do nothing but use their abuses in common houses that I know no law. Bring them away!
How now, sir? What's your name and what's the matter?
If it please your honor, I am the poor Duke's constable, and my name is Elbow. I do lean upon justice, sir, and do bring in here before your good honor 2 notorious benefactors.
Benefactors? What benefactors are they not malefactors?
If it please your honor, I know not well what they are, but precise villains they are, that I am sure of, and void of all profanations in the world that good Christians ought to have.
This goes well. He is a wise officer.
Go to, what quality are they of? Elbow is your name. Why dost thou not speak, Elbow?
He cannot, sir. He's out at elbow.
And what are you, sir?
He, sir, a tapster, sir, parcel bawd, one who serves a bad woman whose house, sir, was, as they say, plucked down in the suburbs. And now she professes a hothouse, which I think is a very ill house, too.
How dost thou know that, sir?
By my wife, whom I detest before heaven and your honor.
How, thy wife?
Aye, sir, whom I thank heaven is an honest woman.
Dost thou detest her, therefore?
I say, sir, I will detest myself also, as well as she, that this house, if it be not a bawd's house, be pity of her life. For it is a naughty house.
How dost thou know that, constable?
Marry, sir, by my wife, whom, if she had been a woman more cardinally given, may have been accused in fornication, adultery, and all uncleanliness there.
By a woman of means?
Aye, sir, by Mistress Overdone's means. But as she spit in his face, so she defied him.
Sir, if it please your honor, this is not so.
Prove it before these varlets here, thou honorable man. Prove it.
Do you hear how he misplaced?
Sir, she came in, great with child, longing, saving your honor's reverence, for stewed prunes. Sir, we had but 2 in the house, which at that very distant time stood, as it were, in a fruit dish. Your honors have seen such dishes. They are not china dishes, but very good dishes.
Go to. Never mind the dish, sir.
No, indeed, sir. Not of a pin. Thou art therein in the right. But, to the point. As I say, sir, this Mistress Elbow, being, as I say, with child, and longing, as I said, for prunes, and having but 2 in the dish, as I said, Master Frothia, this very man, having eaten the rest, as I said, and as I say, paying for them very honestly, for as you know, Master Froth, I could not give you 3 pence again.
Oh, no, indeed.
Very well. You being then, if you be remembered, cracking the stones aforesaid prunes.
Aye, so I did.
Why, very well. I telling you then, if you be remembered, that such a one and such a one were past cure of the thing you wot of, unless they kept very good diet, as I told you.
Well, all this is true.
Why, very well then.
Come. You are a tedious fool. To the purpose. What was it that was done to Elbow's wife that had caused him to complain of it? Come me to what was done to her.
Sir, your honor cannot come to that.
No, I mean it not.
Sir, but you shall come to it, by your honor's leave. And I beseech you, look into Master Frothia, a man of 80 pound a year, whose father died at Hollowmoss. Was not at Hollowmoss, Master Froth?
Oh,
Why, very well then. I hope here be truth. He, sir, sitting, as I say, sir, in a lower chair, twas in the bunch of grapes, where indeed you have a delight to sit, have you not?
I have so, because it is an open room and good for winter.
Why, very well. I hope you have a truth.
And this will last out a night in Russia, when nights are longest there. I'll take my leave and leave you to the hearing of the cause, hoping you'll find cause to whip them all.
I think so. Well, good day, your lordship. Come. Tell me, what was it that was done to Elbow's wife once more?
Once, sir, there was nothing done to her once.
I beseech you, sir, ask him what this man did to my wife.
I beseech you, sir, ask me.
Sir, what was it that this gentleman did to Elbow's wife?
I beseech you, look in this gentleman's face. Good Master Froth, look upon his honor, 'tis for a good purpose. Doth your honor mark his face?
Aye, I do so well.
Nay, I beseech you, mark it well.
I do so.
Doth your honor see any harm in his face?
Why, no.
I'll be supposed upon a book, his face is the worst thing about him. Ha! Good. Then if his face be the worst thing about him, how could Master Froth do the constable's wife any harm? I would know that, your honor.
He is in the right. Constable, what think you of this?
Well, first, and it like you, this is a respected fellow. And the house is a respected house. And his mistress is a respected woman.
By this hand, sir, his wife is a more respected person than any of us all.
Varlet, thou liest! Thou liest, wicked varlet! A time is yet to ever come when she was respected by man, woman, or child.
Sir, she was respected with him before she was married with him.
Which do you think is the wisest, justice or inequity? Is this true?
Oh, thou caitiff! Oh, thou varlet! Oh, thou wicked animal! I respected with her before I was married with her. If ever I was respected with her, or she with me, let not your worship think me the poor duke's officer. Prove this, thou wicked Hannibal, or I'll have my next in a battery on thee!
Oh, if thou had proved it, thou would have had thy action of slander too.
Mary, I thank your good worship for it. What is thou worship's pleasure that I shall do with these wicked caitiffs?
Well, officer, this man has many offenses that thou wouldst discover if thou couldst. Let him continue on his courses till thou knowest what they are.
Mary, thank your worship for it. Thou seest, varlet? Now, what's come upon thee? Thou art to continue now, varlet. Thou art to continue.
Where were you born, sir?
Oh, here in Vienna, sir.
And are you 80 pounds a year?
Aye, it please you, sir.
Oh, of what trade are you, sir?
Tapster, sir. Or widow's tapster.
Your mistress's name?
Mistress Overdone.
Had she been married more than once?
9 times, sir. Overdone by the last.
9? Come to me, Master Froth. I will not have you acquainted with tapsters. They will have you drawn. Begone, Master Froth, and you shall hang with them. Begone, Master Froth. Let me not hear no more of you.
Oh, I thank your worship. And for my own part,
No.
Oh! I never come into any room in a tap house, but I am drawn in.
No more of it. No more of it. Fare thee well. Be gone, Master Froth. Master Captain, come. name, Master Taps?
Puppy!
What else?
Bum, sir.
Bum? That is the greatest part of you. In the beastliest sense, you are the Great. But Pumpkin, you are partly bald. Howsoever you try to color it as Tapster, are you not? Come, be true. It will be the better for you.
Truly, sir, I am a poor fellow that would live.
And where would you live, Pompey? Would you be a tap master? What do you think of the trade? Is it a lawful trade?
If the law would allow it, sir.
But the law will not allow it. It shall not be allowed here in Vienna.
Does your worship mean to geld and splay all the youth in the city?
No, Pompey.
Truly, then, in my poor opinion, they will toot. If your worship will take order for the drabs and the knaves, you need not fear the bards.
Ah, it is some pretty beginnings, but I can tell you, it is but headings and hangings.
If you but head and hang all that have been that way for 10 years together, you'll be glad to give out a commission for more heads. If this law hold in Vienna 10 year, I'll rent the fairest house in it for 3 pence a bay. If you live to see this come to pass, say Pompey told you so.
Thank you, good Pompey. And in requite for your prophecy, hark you, I advise you not to come before me ever again on any complaints whatsoever. No, nor dwelling where you do. If you do, I shall beat you to your tent and prove to be a shrewd Caesar to you. And plainly dealing, I shall have you whipped, Pompey. Till then, fare you well.
I thank your worship for your good counsel. But I shall follow it as the flesh and fortune better determine. Whip me? No. Let Carman whip his jade. The valiant heart's not whipped of his trade.
Come, Master Elbow, Master Constable. How long has thy been in the place of constable?
7 years and a half, sir.
Oh, I could tell by the service of your office that you had been there for some time. You say 7 years together?
And a half, sir.
Ah, had it been a pain upon you. They are wrong to have put it upon you so oft. Are there not men in your ward sufficient to service it?
Faith, sir. Few of any wit in such matters. As they are chosen, they are glad to choose me for them. I do it for some piece of money and go through with all.
Look, tomorrow you bring me the names of some 6 or 7 of the best sufficient men in your parish.
To your worship's house, sir.
Till then, fare you well. Oh, what o'clock think you it?
11, sir.
Well, I pray that you will come to dinner with me.
I humbly thank you.
Oh, but it grieves me to hear of Claudio's death. There is no remedy.
Lord Angelo is severe.
It must be so, naturally. But mercy is not itself. That so looks as if it is so, isn't necessarily so. Pardon is still the nurse of second woe. Oh, but yet poor Claudio. Come, sir.